I think this is going to be a very good pitch for this final. I think that's very fitting as well. But before we look closely at that pitch, I've got a bit of a story to tell you. Last morning, this morning I should say, at 2 a.m, there was a serious storm in Lahore, in this area as well. And what happened was so strong, there wasn't a great deal of rain, but there was a lot of wind. What happened is the covers were ripped off. They were ripped off to around about here. So they went all the way over there, but there were 7 guys that were sleeping at the ground. They came rushing out. It didn't get the pitch wet at all because the other covers stayed on. Those covers disappeared over there. They brought the covers back and covered the whole area and sat on it for 3 hours. 7 guys sitting on it for 3 hours to make sure we're going to be good for today. So it's a really good pitch. Now, the average score, batting first in the last 5, is 188. If they happen to do that, we've got a serious final and a go. I just want to tell you about dimensions as well. Dimensions are important to get in this game because we're just over 60 metres. That's all, just over 60 metres. If the bowling's from the Iqbal end on both sides, that's all. Not a big boundary, and 70 downtown, also not a big boundary. There's a bit of a breeze as well, which is quite nice, but let's look at this track. I want to go to a hard length. That's where I want to go. This is where the business end is, and this is where the boys are going to be operating. There is some greenery. Look at this. There's some nice green grass around the place here, which is great, and that's outstanding for the bowlers, but it's also very good for the batsmen. This is Pakistan soil. It's local soil, so it's just going to come on, I think, quite nicely. So it's going to be really good, I think, for the batsmen and also the bowlers. I'm just going to go off that little section here and go a little bit here and just rough this up a little, just to let you know how much grass there is. Look at that. There's quite a bit that can be roughed up. So I think because of the cooler temperatures now, the seams are going to enjoy this, and I think it's going to be quite challenging initially with a new ball, but once it settles down a little bit, I think we're going to be in for a terrific pitch here, and I reckon that 188 on the board, average batting first in the last 5, if they get that, it is game on.